Alright, welcome back, guys. Now, I planned on just logging in and kind of checking up on everything without making a video, but things were wrong enough to where I want to make one. So let me show you what I did. So I flew over here. I wanted to check the oil and hydrogen and all that stuff because it's always complicated. I looked at the crude oil processing right here. And I was like, okay, it's not working because we're full on light oil. And then I was like, okay, well, what's the light oil doing? And this is, I think, the path for it to actually be used, like for plastic and stuff. This one is excess. So this is X-ray cracking, basically. So we don't have a lot of hydrogen coming out of the X-ray cracking process. So I followed that, and I was like, wait a minute, these aren't working. It's interesting though, because this one's not working. A bunch of these are not working because they don't have the hydrogen to kick it off. It's strange, right? So then I kept following it back, thinking it just needs to be rebooted again, but okay, these are working. So what's going on here? Well, eventually they stop working. Wait. Huh. This might be a little more complicated than I even thought. So anyway, if you go back far enough, they stop working because of the graphite being backed up. So there's a couple of interesting issues here. One, these two are the only ones that kickstart the rest. So it is possible that they run out of hydrogen if these two can't constantly be working.
Depleted.
So, let me land. So that's an interesting problem on its own. And I think it might mean that the belt that holds the graphene output probably should be going the other direction. I think. The other problem is the same that we already discovered, this whole prioritization thing with the energetic graphite. Now, one idea I had is to try to just play with interstellar towers, since they have more, I guess, prioritization options with them. What's up, Bleezy number 2 on Twitch? Good to see ya. Yeah, I was gonna just check up on things, and then I realized, oh, you know what? My stream is probably not working well right now. You know, let me do something real quick. Can I pause? I'm actually uploading a video, so obviously that is going to affect streaming. I usually do them simultaneously to recording because recording doesn't require, you know, internet. So I never thought about it as contradicting each other. Why can't I just pause? Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, I'll just cancel it. Okay. Hopefully that puts me back in the green zone of bandwidth. Okay, so
Mineral depleted.
basically it's messed up, right? What do we do about it? I think I kind of want to do both at the same time. So first, I want to just get rid of this tower by not inputting any more into it. And then, man, I got too much stuff. I don't know how my inventory got this full. Okay, now so I might just rebuild. Well, maybe I can do reverse path. Ooh, that like almost lagged the game. I guess because it's a long path. Honestly, we probably should reverse this one too, because we might be coming around the other way. And I would really prefer this to be blue.
Light mode.
Alright, so we're upgrading the belt, we're changing the direction of it. It's all the way out here now. Okay. Now we could just go right back with it, which sounds crazy, but it seems very cluttered over here. Oh wait, we got a substation in the way. All right, what else? What other options do we have? We could go around the miner. Let's just look out here for a second. Ooh, this is interesting. This is one of the towers that demands graphite. So... Ah. Okay, I'm still just gonna take it into an international... I swear I can't talk. International? What am I trying to say? Interstellar tower. So where is that gonna live, is the question. I guess back here somewhere. It seems sort of random. I mean, we are going through a lot of... We are investing quite a bit into trying to handle graphite appropriately. Okay. I don't think we want any kind of remote anything. Yeah, store as much as you want. Local supply is correct. Okay. Now let's get the belt to snake its way all the way there. Which is easier said than done. Hopefully 30 per second is enough. Now this is just graphite from X-ray cracking. Okay.
Mineral depleted.
So... if I click on priority settings... Okay, we gotta name this. So it's gonna be called graphite excess. Okay, point to point takes precedence over routes. So for example, if there are two towers supplying graphite, we want the drones to always pick it up from here if they can. What the? So, question is, can we set the pair-to-pair using a intrastellar one? So let's name this. Graphene. Yeah, graphene. That's it. Herring. Ooh, interesting. 10 pairings. What? Hold up. Priority settings. Point to point. Graphene. No matched station. This is frustrating. I really don't want to put interstellar onto everything. It's just going to be annoying. And I don't want to go with the belt option either.
Flight mode.
Okay, we have graphite being smelted over here. The output of graphite here. Okay, we're pretty close to each other. I'm gonna try a completely different idea. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we gotta pick it all up manually. what if we do the old-fashioned way and we just belt this all the way over there? Because, like, right now, if you go to control panel and you look at all the towers that have graphite, there's just one supplier, and it's the one by the smelter. So this is also going to be a supplier. We could just drag it over there and do a prioritized splitter. I mean, it's annoying because we have to belt it, but I think it would allow us to put this matter to bed for the time being. Okay, so we're almost here. How do we do the priority? This is gonna be weird. Let's switch this to go in that way. Switch this to come out that way. I don't think we need a priority of the output, but I do want the input to come through here. And I want it to be prioritized. Alright, this is gonna work, I think. Sheesh, the lengths we have to go because of the bad functionality of logistics towers. Okay, let me make sure the rest of it is built. These aren't built yet. This is just the first problem that I noticed, by the way. There are others. Okay, other builds. Solar sails might be one of them. No, solar sails are good. Alright, looks like it's going. Now the interesting thing is, does this mean that we don't need the burners? Possibly.
Mineral depleted.
By the way, I want to empty this by doing, I think, this kind of thing. Oh, I went in, not out. Out with it.
Flight mode.
Okay, now what else? There's another box too that we gotta get rid of. How else do we deal with excess of this stuff? Because there's a chance we have too much even after prioritizing this. But if we have too much of it and we want to get rid of some of it, I would like to do that after already combining with this. Isn't it just, I think it's just this kind of thing, where you make a splitter here. So this is the amount coming from X-ray cracking. We basically did this back in the day. Okay, maybe you see what I'm about to do. Actually want to do it like this. You prioritize this one. So it only burns when it's basically has more than it knows what to do with. And then you build the burners over here. So let me go get the burners. Go delete them. And there's probably more in my junk drawer that I could also get. It feels like I'm going like the long way. I could have gone east to find west or whatever. Maybe not. Alright, it's emptying. It's good. And then we want to go to the blue science tower, because right next to that is a box. And the box has junk in it. I could probably unload more to it also. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I'll just grab 50 for now. What else can we dump in here? I guess accumulators? Kind of strange. I could just throw the accumulators on the ground. Where's energy? Oh, here they are.
Insufficient materials.
Okay, well, can I just select them? Oh, that's interesting. There's actually not an item in the item bar that will satisfy this. You have to build these from your inventory. Okay, and then I need to get rid of the towers. We're just taking up a lot of space. Okay, where was I going? Oh yeah, I'm gonna burn the stuff. So what is this long belt? Is this what I just built, or is this something different? Sheesh. Maybe we don't need this anymore. Let's see what it is. So we got all the graphite going in here. Excess is gonna burn. This is then demanding it. And then the demand goes 3 different places. Goes over here, which is into the science. It goes up here, which is plastic. And nothing else. Yeah. All plastic. And then it also goes this long path. Oh, this is superconductors? Yeah, okay. I think since we're fixing it this way, we can take this back to what it was.
Flight mode.
So, I can delete all this from back here. Just trying to not fill up. It's also frustrating because I'm not even sure how... Uh-oh. I did that thing again. I deleted too much of the belt.
Mineral depleted.
Sheesh, okay. It's already filled up.
Flight mode.
Now hopefully we don't need to burn it. But... oh, well this is good. Because it's just delivered all of it to that one tower. And you can see that this is all flowing from
Mineral depleted.
our main guy over here. I guess we might as well. Okay, so... and we can do daisy chain loading here. I haven't done that before, but it looks like this. Oh. That's interesting. Did you notice that? How the spacing changed. Sometimes that happens with as a symptom of building on a globe. How tight can we make it? Oh, no. That's a weird system. Okay. It's like I don't know when I'm at the tightest. Oh, you can do expand or shorten. Okay. So that's the tightest we can go. And that's 8. Okay. That still lines up. That might be too close together. No, that works. Cool. Now, can I just copy this so I don't have to build them all again? Eesh. Weird. Okay. Okay, those are all burning. We got 16 of them burning. Probably not very much. Why am I... What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about using pilers for some reason.
Mineral depleted.
Like if we use a compiler here, how does that help or hurt us? That's prioritizing this input. And they're stacked to 2. I mean, I think it's fine.
Flight mode.
Let's try to empty this other box too while we're at it. Okay. This is a kind of natural prioritization method. So it's going to prioritize this straight away, which is good. Actually, it's not good. We want to prioritize the other one. Which you can do by doing something like that. Yeah, I want this to empty before the other one does. Okay, while that is working, I want to go check on something else because I noticed that the planar, what do they say, prisms or whatever, plane filters are running low. So I'm just going to basically upgrade this to the blue facilities, and that's going to be my upgrade. But this is a good example. I'm not going to do it here, but it's a good example of where we might start introducing proliferators, because if we have like one production line that seems to be lacking, one thing you could do is just, you know, make
depleted.
it proliferated. And once you proliferate it, you basically boosted the production without affecting the inputs in any way.
Flight mode.
Those seem to be good. You know, there is some coal right here I'm seeing. Why don't we just build a big ol' mining facility? Nice. Alright, and into the junk drawer, let's throw some things. That's really all I want to put in there. Oh, I guess the burners. There are things I want to get rid of, but I don't want to put them in that box. So I'm going to go over to the mall area. Okay, so let's see. Yellow belt, green belt. That's kind of it, honestly. I guess I could get rid of this one power pole. Oh yeah, I want to drop the towers in here because we have extra. Cool. One way to get rid of this is just use them. Particle containers look good. Oh, one thing I figured out that I don't think I've shared with y'all is the... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the graphene. It's a healthy dose of graphene right there. It's about ray receivers. So I proliferated the graviton lenses, and it took me a while to to test them out because they move so slow on the belt. But it does look like they're doing something. That's only one triangle right there, but that's 150%. That's a 37.5 instead of 30. So this one's on 30 because it doesn't have proliferator. This one's on 37.5 because it does, and I think that's only going to go up. Oops, because this is just, I guess it hasn't mixed in yet. So there's 20 in its internal storage, and not all 20 of those are proliferated. So this is interesting. Look at the description here. Proliferator points, 38 points. I'm not exactly sure what this is trying to tell me. So like, why would you, is it plus 30 or is it 2 items? Is it 18 items? What in the world? Select proliferator effect in corresponding projection facility. I also don't know if this tooltip is like a generic tooltip or if it has something to do with the ray receiver. No, I think it's just a tooltip on graviton. No, wait a minute. Like if I just control click one of these and I look at it. Okay. 4 items. Oh, I see. So it's saying 4 of the items are tier 3. When I mouse over this, it's saying there's 20 items. 18 of them are plus 20. 2 of them are plus 12.5, which I don't know how that could be possible, but anyway, I'm not going to get super hung up on that. Strange stuff. So anyway, that has plenty of capacity. Now the Dyson sphere should be quite a bit. What the? Oh, that's just the smaller one. I want to see all of them. Yeah. So this is a big work that they're continually working on. All orbits, don't hide stuff. Yeah. Okay, so that'll take a while. Let's go check on our graphite. That's pretty huge. The hydrogen flooding out of that. It's not even enough. I feel like we need 2 belts coming out, which we could do. Actually, that's pretty easy to do. Ay, ay, ay. Right. Where's the box that we were emptying? Wasn't it around here somewhere? Oh, here it is. It's still emptying. Okay. We could check the plane filters. This may take a while to see any effect. I know that the thing using them is the quantum chips. So let's go check on quantum chips real quick. This seems a little bit low too, the Dyson sphere component. But it's low because of frame material. Oh my gosh, yeah, frame material is low. Let's mess with this for a second. So one way to do this is first we need to create some extra space here. So I kind of want to delete maybe 2 of them.
Mineral depleted. Upgrade complete.
Honestly, I want to move the box over. Okay, good. It's still on 4 stacks, and then I want to add the distributor back. Okay, we deleted 2 facilities, right? So I want to remake 2 on the southern end. All right, good. Need to supply it with some power. Okay, now I want to set up proliferators. On the inputs. I like to do it in a line like that. So the problem is we got to find where they're going to show up from. And luckily we have a slot here, so I'll just do it here. Let's get, I don't know, 2,000 of them. And we're just doing it for frame materials. So I don't want to go too crazy with it. That's it. And we're done. production facilities handle it automatically on their own. They will start outputting extra products by consuming more energy. But we have plenty of energy to spare. We have surplus of energy right now. Cool. So I like this because the only thing you need is another slot that of a proliferator coming in, and you don't. The items that go into towers are not sprayed, which I think is better. A better way to do it. But there's just more of them coming out, so cool. Okay, now let's go look at chips and quantum and that kind of thing. By the way, I keep wanting to check on this to make sure that we have enough of the blue ones being made. I think so. I don't want to judge this too quickly because we just loaded a new tower, so that would of course be a little empty for now. So we got all the processors. The processors are actually overproduced. They're backed up. However, quantum chips are not. But everything else seems to have enough of it, so I guess we just extend this and hope the plane filters can keep up. So, and we hope the processors can keep up, but it looks like they can. I want to do one more. So it's 4 total. Alright. So how do we know that's going to be enough? We don't. We wait. We wait and see. We could click into the towers and just see how it looks. Yeah, like these are all good up here. This one is not good. But those are the things we expanded. We expanded plane filters earlier, and we just expanded quantum. Yeah, the plane filters are definitely a bit low.
Flight mode.
Let's go back. Maybe we could proliferate the plane filters, perhaps. I know they're over here somewhere. Oh yeah, I forgot I took a bunch of fuel out of my chamber. Okay, here they are. I mean, that's a pretty huge boost. I do want to upgrade these belts. What do you think? We have a slot for it. Let me just see if we can do it without moving. Oh yeah, totally. It's just 2 ingredients. Here we go. I guess 2,000 seems about right. Up, please. There we go. Nice. Come on, drones. Bring us that magical blue paint. Maybe, eventually. There it is. Alright, just like that, we got faster plane filters. So that should be pretty huge. I mean, we upgraded it to the blue facilities, which is like 1.5 times as many. And then this is like another 1.25 multiplier, I think. Yeah. You could double the production speed. That's interesting if you switch to this, but I don't want to do that. That's, I mean, faster, but if we want, I mean, they just consume inputs as much too, so there's actually no efficiency gain. Alright. Wonder how we are on the glass. kind of lowish. I think we originally built these out to be balanced, so should probably upgrade these as well.
Flight mode.
How's our technology? We're just doing a couple final military stuff. And we do have this one coming up, which is the key one. I think when that one finishes, we'll be able to start harvesting critical photons. Alright, why did I come over here? I think we got some green facilities, yeah, that we could dump. Yellow belts. Yellow sorters. Okay. The other thing we could check on is strange matter and that kind of stuff. That is over here somewhere. Oh yeah, we got tons of it. Even the fuel is starting to fill up. Oh yeah, let's check on the graphite. Oh, let me go backwards first. Okay, the box is empty. That's good. I'm hoping both the boxes are empty. The fact that this is not backed up is a good thing.
Flight mode.
So this is X-ray cracking. Oh. Okay, so now the hydrogen is backed up? Really? What? Huh. What is happening here? Well, I guess that's kind of by design, right? It's just saying that we don't need that much hydrogen because it's prioritizing hydrogen from gas giants. Cool. Yeah, that is what we want. Okay, and then down here, every time it can, it goes into this one, and then this guy is being used. Right, so the smelters are all off, basically, yeah, which they should be. It's working, I just wish I could get it that level of prioritization to happen without using belts. Like, without having to belt around the whole planet. I don't mind using belts a little bit here and there for, you know, priority, but I don't want to have to make long noodles of belts all over the place. Alright, I'm gonna start doubling the science and see what that causes us to have to do. For fun.
Flight mode.
So first off, I want to go into the junk box, see if we have any extra labs. We do not, so I think that I have enough on me, which is 17. So we'll start at the blue and work our way up. So the first is easy, because there's 3 and we want 6. Okay, done. This is now up to 2 per second. Technically 2.5 per second after proliferation. 2 per second.
Upgrade.
Wait a minute. Where's the prereqs of this? 1 and 1. So 2 per second means these guys need to be able to input 2 per second. Oops. Downgrade that by 1. That's 3 per second, that's 6 per second. So this should be enough. Cool. Now, red. Red takes 6 seconds to make. We have 6 labs, so we need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then the input, I think it's 1 to 1. Oh, it's actually 2 to 1. Interesting. So we would need these to be 4 per second? Okay, well that's 6 per second, so that's enough. Yeah, that's still fine. Okay, so the red should be good. Okay, I was just looking at the fact that only one lab is needed for this. It's kind of ridiculous. Is that what that means? Yeah. Unless purple's not pulling its load. It looks like it is because they're all working. Okay, so yellow. Currently, there are 8. Can we stack it to 16? I'm kind of doubtful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15 is the max height, really? Okay. In that case, I'd rather do 8 and 8. So this should still be 8. Yes. There's probably a technology that does another level of... what you call it? Actually, is there? Why don't we just check? That might change my decision. That's going to be on the upgrades. Vertical, yeah. No, that's inventory. Where's the vertical stuff? I think we're at the top. Yeah, we're at the max. Okay. 15. So 8 and 8. We'll do it like right here next to it. 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I don't know why this inserter looks so strange. So it's like each tower is doing 1 per second, basically. It's very easy for the inserters. Ooh. Can we do this? Can it make that sharp of a turn? Oh wait, whoops, this needs to be... there we go. Yeah, the inserters are fine because they just need 2 or 1 per second each. And then the outputs, you can put them over here. So that still connects. Okay, that's yellow. And by the way, we're not thinking right now about how we're going to actually feed them the materials required to ensure this happens. We don't care about that right now. We only care about the science actually having that capability. Okay, purple. Towers of 10. That is going to need 2 towers of 10. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my Google Home is going off. Wow, I don't know what it's looking up, but it's something interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do 10 more of these. Thank you Google, that's really interesting. Is this the one that's 2 to 1? Or no, it's 1 to... ooh, it is 2 to 1. Well, I was thinking in my head 1 to 2, complete. But I think that's the green. Can't believe it's 2 processors per one. That means 4 processors per second total. Okay. It's 10, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like they're the same height. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade these to blue belts, and then extend them. This one was already set up nicely for us. Okay, and here's the output. Boom. Cool. And when we do this kind of thing, like, something is gonna have to give, you know, it's inevitable. The green is a tower of 12. Ah, how do we get out of this? Right. So I'll do 2 towers of 12, but
depleted.
it's gonna have to kind of move, like... I think I want the proliferator to be maybe 1 or 2 notches lower. Okay, that way I can do the output of green here. And then the input of green can also, or the inputs to green can also go here next to it. Cool. All right. So, was it 12? Yes, I need to build 12 labs. All right, we're using our stuff.
Replication complete.
There we go. And now we're almost done. Like, quote unquote done. There it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. 1 was already on the ground, so 11 plus 1 equals 12. Sweet. So, if we have enough inputs, we just double the speed of our research. Why doesn't it feel like we did? Actually, it does. It looks kind of awesome. Okay, maybe a good screenshot, maybe? Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Okay, I took a bunch. Alright, so we're really working. So the idea is we just let that happen, right? And then naturally, you're gonna see things fall behind. Or not, right? Or our energy skyrockets up. But I think in time, something will fall behind. Whether that's graviton lens, processors. I think processors are probably gonna fall behind. It's just kind of crazy how many things they're used for. Because they're used for quantum chips also. Isn't diamonds, don't diamonds go into here? Yeah, they go into yellow. So I hate having these proliferated items in my inventory because they take up like more slots than they don't stack with the proliferated versions. Okay, now eventually this tower that is researching, this giant one, we're gonna change to be infinite science at some point. Also, this tower is kind of annoying. I kind of want to move it. No, what do y'all think? Why is it bringing in steel, you know? Like... And shouldn't the... Actually, this is one change we can make right now. This is rockets, right? Or engines. So we could just make the engines go here. It's a very simple fix that just kind of saves us, just kind of relieves that tower a little bit. Gotta reorganize things a little bit though. Okay. It's really all that is needed. Okay, and I guess if I can dump these in, that's even better. Awesome.
Mineral depleted.
Okay, cut off the belt. There we go. So it opens up a slot over at that tower, which could be good in the long run if we need to bring in, what I'm really thinking about is the positrons. I think they're called positrons, that are the 6th ingredient for universal science. So this could be demanding them, which is nice. And it looks like we probably have enough space around here to like do a column of universal science and then another column of research. Great, great. Okay, let's check on plane filters. Still lowish, but they are outputting extra products now. They're just slow in general, so it might take a while before we see any change. We might see the change. Now, this is interesting. We don't see any graphite burning. That's a good problem to have. Yeah, this is all good. Okay.
Flight mode.
What about this stuff? Frame material. Seems good. What did we do? Oh, we proliferated frame material. Huh. Some of it goes into the tower, some of it goes down here to Dyson component. I'm not sure where it goes when it goes to the tower. Maybe solar sail production? Eesh. This is a huge production effort over here. Man, quantum chips. Yeah, they're still struggling with the plane filters. I guess we could boost it more, but these are good for now. Something's going to happen here too. I think like the electric motors probably will be suffering at some point. Just remember, we just doubled the technology rate. It's pretty crazy. Kind of like doubling your whole factory. Okay, plane filters. Come on, guys. What is the holdup? Let's just see how many we're making, because we're making, what is that, 9, whoops, oh, sorry, get out of here. 9.4 per minute. How many are there? 24. Is that the true number? Per minute? 9.4 per minute
depleted.
is more than... I don't know if that's right. If it was 10 a minute, that's 1 every 6. No, that's right. 1 every 6 seconds. Yeah. So 9.4 times 24 is... Go ahead, I'll wait. Okay, I guess I'll do it. I actually should just have a calculator next to me so I can easily do it. Or at least have the calculator app open on the other screen. I said 9.4 times 24, right? 226 divided by 60. Whoops, I subtracted 60. divided by 63.76 per second.
Flight mode.
So it's not quite 4 per second, which 4 per second seems like a good target because it's 2 to 1 on quantum chips, I believe, isn't it? Yeah. So 4 per second would be 2 per second quantum chips, which would be a good goal. Okay, good. These are backed up again. Yeah, quantum chips. Now we could proliferate them. So here's the cool thing you can do with the calculator. If we just went backwards from what we just did, right? We want 4. So we go backwards, start with 4, multiply by 60, divide by that 9.4 number. Wait, I divided by 7.4, that's wrong. I was going to say 32 facilities would be a lot. Okay, clear. We want 4 per second. That is 240 per minute. They take 9.4. How do you say that? I don't know. But you divide by 9.4, 25.5. So you really want, I really want 26 facilities there instead of 24. So I'll make one more.
Mineral depleted.
Looking at this. Water shortage. This is going to be a problem. Hello? Oh, I have it faced the wrong way. Okay, I don't know how many of those we need, but I built a few more. I'm gonna upgrade the belt also. Really upgrade all these belts. Okay. Proliferate? We don't quite have the... Oh, okay, here's the trick. Coal. We can use this for proliferation. There's a bunch in the backed up though, so I think I'm gonna need a box. Let's make sure no more gets input and start taking them away into the box. Okay. Delete that, make it proliferator. Make it like 2000 or so. These guys will come over here. And just go into this. Because this basically is a logistics tower. And it is coal, right? Yeah. And then we could just do a little output here. Alright. Then set up these guys. It's 3 inputs. It's going to be a little off because of the shape of the globe, but that's okay. Should connect still. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Proliferated Gorilla Glass. I know it's not called Gorilla Glass, but I like calling it that. It's a better name. Oops. I'm also gonna do like, I don't know, 3 more of these maybe? Just get the sorters upgraded. Yeah, 3 seems about right. Cool. Nice. Trying to empty out stuff. Okay. Ah, yes. We want 2 more facilities of these. And we're kind of out of room, so... What do you think? I want to do this, I think. And then these can wrap around. Whoops. Like that. That's what I would like to do. And we can just input them like so. As long as the sorters don't hit each other. Oh wait, I did way more than I needed. Needed what, 26 total? I'm at 28. Yeah, we'll stop here. Wait, why? We're at 26. Why don't I make 4 more? That way we're at 30. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade all the belts so that we know that's not an issue. I'm not going to bother with the sorters. Alright. We dump some here. Good.
Flight mode.
Can I control click these guys in here? Okay, good. Just trying to get rid of stuff. Crystals, maybe. Yep. Good. Water. I think we're pretty much done for the day. I mean, this is a big deal. The fact that we upgraded the technology like that, or, you know, doubled it. It's not something that we do every day in Dyson Sphere programs, so. But it's what it's all about, too. Really, the gameplay loop, you could think of it as like doubling production, dealing with all the bugs that come with that, and then doing it over and over again. I wanted to see if the power went up more. I'm surprised it hasn't gone up more already from this.
Flight mode.
Is the research actually working? Is the other question. Oh. I think there's a bottleneck here. Yep. I think it's the green sorter of all things. I think that one thing
Mineral depleted.
was causing a lot of bottleneck. That's interesting. So that's interesting because not only one way to tell is all the belts are backed up, right? So that's something. And the labs weren't working. So it wasn't the number of labs. So these are just powering in now at a speed of one every, whoa! Are you seeing this? 120 items a second? Is that possible? Well, that's why the purple is finishing first. Maybe they should all just be pile sorters, man. These things are powerful. I'm really curious how this simultaneous thing actually works. Wait, did I read that? This. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. I was reading that as like, I was thinking that they could do both at the same time. But I mean, it does kind of read like that, right? They can load and unload simultaneously. That's different from they can load instantly and unload instantly. Like, I feel like simultaneously is the wrong word there. Unless they actually are loading and unloading. No, that doesn't. I don't even know how that would work. Why would you want that? Anyway. Chalk it up to a bad description. Well, check it out. I mean, if you mouse over this, That's... I'm trying to figure out our hash rate. It's not smooth because they're not outputting smoothly. But it does feel glorious. It feels powerful. So basically I'm just going to keep like walking around and clicking on these towers to make sure that they're supplying everything well. Not all of them are supplied by tower though, like the titanium crystal and the diamond are not. But titanium crystal should be fine. Well, I say that, but they're all working right now. Let me upgrade them. Because they got organic crystals coming in from a foreign planet and a lot of titanium. But I don't know if the titanium's enough. Same with organic. Don't know it's enough.
Mineral depleted.
Looks like that got all the belt though. What is this one? Oh, that's the output. Sure, we can do that too.
Mineral depleted.
And why are they going this way? They go to like Casimir crystal or something? I think something like that. And this, oh, that is titanium. Okay.
Light mode.
Well, I'll dump some more stuff in the... Oh, look, this miner is done. Nice. I'm gonna dump a couple more things in the mall real quick. Planar filter? Dudes, come on. We got a lot of belts recently. All right. Man, I'm tempted to just keep going, but I want to maybe take a break there and see how things go. I might just hang out and kind of watch the technology for a little bit, especially now that we are researching. What is this doing? Hold on. Before I leave, what is this doing? It's creating light oil. Like, why are we doing this? I guess we've had this debate before. It's creating light oil, and at the same time, X-ray cracking is happening. But it's actually okay that both are happening. Or is it? It's really odd. Like, I feel like if we want them both to work, they should just both be working full time. Or at least one of them should be capped. Why are both of them capped? To me, the only explanation that makes sense is belt capacity. So, like, this belt... But if we're converting... Wait a minute. No, we're producing. Where's the hydrogen input here? Is it this guy? Okay. Yeah, the output of Okay, I think I get it. Sheesh. And we're not sure what to prioritize here. Maybe this is what we should do. Should you prioritize stuff that has been made from hydrogen? Maybe. It's weird, right? Yeah, maybe so. Because then you're sort of indirectly creating more graphene that way. Sheesh, that just hurt my brain even saying that. Because it's so hard to visualize, but I think that is true. Right? Because this one outputs... Now this one
Mineral
needs coal
depleted.
to run. But the other one outputs graphene. So you're sort of indirectly turning coal into graphene by doing this whole process. And if you remember, graphene is normally 2-to-1 on coal. So basically it's better, should be... Man, that's something to think about. So I think the real question is, should this, because this is two light oils combining here, should they come together? See back here over on the upper right, that's where we split off the light oil to do X-ray cracking. But I think what I'm asking is, should that split off happen after combining with the light oil that's coming from reformed refinement? That's my crazy question. Although, I mean, the hydrogen is also... I think the same question happens with hydrogen. God, it's always these fluids that just completely
Flight mode.
make my brain stuck. But I kind of like it. I like thinking about it. Steel? Sure. Wait. Silicone? Okay. Brain material. Hopefully that's improving since we proliferated it. I'll maybe add a couple more here and then shut it off for the day. But thanks for watching, guys. I think this is 49. Is that right? So next one will be 50. So on 50, we'll do critical photons for the first time. That'll be a good 50 activity. All right, but have a good one until then.